What up, YouTube? It's your boy Max, and yeah, I've decided to be a YouTube reactor. I want to be reacting to some important music and stuff, like especially that of Liberian music. I feel like they actually have given themselves the platform that they need now for us to be more keen on trying to make Liberian music reach out there for people to be able to listen and grasp the message or messages that they are trying to portray. It's a pretty good thing, but I'm not just gonna be like confined to reply. I mean to reacting to Liberian music as a section, but as a whole, I'm gonna be replying to any stuff that hit the internet, anything that hits the internet that is of relevance that required to be reacted to. I'm gonna be reacting to it. This is what we can do. Like it serves as a means for us to be able to like make Liberian music reach out there to people, or maybe people who cannot understand what the music's trying to portray. We can help them out. So today I'm gonna be reacting to Bucky Raw, the story of Bucky Raw. Like we all know who Bucky Raw is, but today is my first time listening to this song. Somebody sent this song. Somebody like recommended this song to me. They told me that this is like, since I'm a person who believes in bars, like trust me, I love bars. I love to listen to rap music that has bars, that actually has a message, not any rap music that does not make any sense to me. No, that's not what I do. I'm a big fan of bars because Eminem is my favorite rapper of all time. All time, Eminem is my favorite rapper. Anybody who knows me in person would tell you that Eminem, if you're talking about my top 10 rappers in the world, Eminem will come first, Eminem second, Eminem third, and just keep going that way. I don't pretty much get glued to any other rappers except Eminem. So, but I like Bucky Raw. Like Bucky Raw, hands down, is the greatest rapper of all time in Liberia to me. I'm telling you, hands down, Bucky Raw is the greatest rapper of all time in Liberia. The kind of stuff I can see this guy doing, the kind of way this guy raps, nobody can out-rap this man. Nobody in Liberia can out-rap Bucky Raw. That's just the plain fact. You like it? I said, if I make you offended, I'm sorry, but we're going to be starting a YouTube channel here, and beginning right now, we're going to be reacting to a couple of Liberian songs. If the song is trash, I'm going to say it's trash. If the song is good, if the song is actually good, I'm going to tell you the song is good and it's actually worth being listened to. That's just what we're going to do here for now. We're going to be able to tell you, oh man, this song is dope. You're going to find ways to promote your song here. Like we're going to post it on the because I personally based in China, so we're going to be posting Liberian songs with reaction video towards it. We can post the song and we react to it and make you understand what the song is about, so that at least you can have the platform for other people to start liking Liberian music and knowing what it's all about, or maybe what your music is about. But once the song is trash, we're going to react to it, but we're not going to be able to post it on the Chinese YouTube or other stuff here because it's trash. Trust me, nobody wants to post trash about their country. So today we're going to be reacting to the story of Bucky. Man, you know Bucky Raw, man. Bucky Raw can go hard on the song, on the beat. He can go hard on the beat. So today, let's get it, guys. Let's get it. So if you're new here, guys, let's do me a favor. You can subscribe. You got to like subscribe to the YouTube channel, because if you want to make this work, we want to make this grow, you can just easily subscribe, leave a like, and then we can do this together. Yeah, we're going to be reacting to a variety of stuff. Varieties of stuff. We're going to be reacting to football matches, highlights, and a lot of stuff here, guys. This is a reaction channel. It's not just limited to Liberian music. So let's get it, guys. Let's get it. Let's listen to what Bucky Raw has to say. The story of Bucky Raw. Let's get it, guys.
Let me talk to you for a minute. I want to take you into my life, a traumatized childhood, a story of St. Junior.
Let me check if this stuff is recording actually, because yeah, okay, it is. Okay, it is. Everything's perfect. Let's get it. Everything's perfect. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's hear what Bucky has to say.
Painful past, perfect present. A story of Island Cold. A kid from a battleground holding his own in this cold world. A story of many third world country kids that God gave me the gift to express their feelings through this audio documentary. Africa's largest diamond. A diamond that can shine light on that little girl that's being taken advantage of because of her living conditions. A diamond that they keep in the dirt because of the truth behind its upbringing.
Man, see what I actually genuinely fuck with Bucky Raw. Let's look at what he just did. He actually just made her understand that he's about to tell his story. Like, we're gonna see see this entire song. We're gonna see this song as Bucky Raw's story, but in depth. It's not just Bucky Raw's story he's about to tell right now. He's about to tell you the story of all African kids growing up at that time or right now in present era of Liberia. It's not just his story, but we're gonna like listen to the story through his eyes. So he's trying to that's tough. That's double entendre right there. Double entendre. I'm gonna tell you my story. It's not just my story. It's a story of all the African kids growing up. The rough diamonds. You know, diamonds are precious stones, but you don't get diamond easily by walking on the street. No, nobody finds diamond that way. But he's trying to tell you that those kids who are like having a struggling and tough time, they're all diamonds because in the end of it, they're gonna like come up to be something shiny and making progress in life. Like that's what Liberia is right now. That's heavy. That's double entendre right there. I'm gonna tell you my story. My story is a story of all of us right here. You can see your story through my eyes. Bucky Raw.
That's why I smile when I see people like Alan Kamara, Tama Ali, NDO Champ, Cody Pay, that boy Gusto. And not to forget the Iron Ladies that's giving birth to these great leaders. Stand up, Mama gave birth in Liberia. West side of Africa, left me with my aunt for opportunities in America. Late 80s Civil War, we try to escape the massacre from senseless violence, which urged me to not be silent.
Bucky Raw. hands down. He's my favorite rapper. Look at what he just did. Look at what he just did. Did you see his rap scheme right now? What he just did? Let me play it back for you.
Ladies that's giving birth to these great leaders. Stand up, Mama gave birth in Liberia. West side of Africa, left me with my aunt for opportunities in America. Late 80s Civil War, we try to escape the massacre from senseless violence, which urged me to not be silent.
Late 80s, we try to escape the massacre from senseless violence, but even those senseless violence that happen, it didn't like people have senseless violence and go retarded or maybe cave, but the senseless violence gave him the urge to not be a silent person. He always going to speak out. He always going to have the way to speak out. That's part of the senseless violence he has actually experienced, but it's not a stoppage point for him. It just serves as a stimulant for him to not be silent. That's bar. That's heavy bar.
Whenever displaying my talent on my childhood challenges, seeking refuge, blows on our heads, was trying to balance it. Me and my little sister Alvin Patricia, some family members almost getting slaughtered, going to Lutheran church for family dinners. I still remember flip-flop shorts, no shirt, my auntie taking the top off a dead body just to make it.
You know what flip-flops? So like flip-flops is what we call shower slippers in Liberia. So flip-flops like shower slippers, those shower slippers that has those 3 screens. Everybody wore that. I wore that. Yeah, even in here people still wearing flip-flops. Yeah, flip-flops. So like if you don't know what he mean by flip-flops and shorts, so he has shower slippers on and shorts, like for going to Lutheran church for dinner. That's heavy. That's a struggle. He's trying to tell you every shit he went through, all of the hardship he went through.
Make it work. You hear the number in my verse when I'm giving you perks of drastic measures. Roll barrel became stretches. I was young, didn't know better. I was sprung off of war pleasure. Happy my auntie gave birth. Named my daughter Beretta. We backpedaled, slept where the night settled. During the time, white blood vessels quench your thirst up on the brothers. We was mouth to mouth with dirty waters and rusty kettles. We was waiting for opportunities from America to resettle. September 9th, 1991. Life begun.
Man, that's heavy. Man, I always tell you the heavy bars. Like, normally in your life, you know that wounded, the people who are wounded will need stretches, right? We need stretches to take them out. Like, put them on the stretches and take them out because they're wounded. Yeah, even on the war front, people use stretches. But in Liberia, we use our wheelbarrow at that time. That's what he's trying to tell you, that the toughest time of his life, He's seen everything. He've come across everything. At that time in the 80s, in the late 80s, he's seen everything. He's seen dead bodies lying cold and his auntie trying to cover it up. He's seen people using wheelbarrow like as stretchers to take wounded people out of the street or to take them to the hospitals. He's just trying to tell you what he has actually seen as a person coming up. That's heavy. That's heavy. Show me another rapper who can do this. It's just to show me another rapper in Liberia who can do this. Who can go foot to foot with Bucky Ross flow. This kind of flow. Can't do that, bro.
Begun, ready to meet my mom and dad, so we can all live as one. Our plane landed, we looking confused and stranded. 50 below weather and short sleeve, how can we manage? And then I heard my name, Kyle, that's mama, ain't it? I start to panic, almost vomit my plane sandwich. She left me when I was 4, now I'm 7, understanding. I'm feeling lost and eager on having a chance to.
So Bucky Ross went to America at the age of 7 years of age. And he can still speak colloquial and speak his language fluently. What does that tell you? It tells you the brother is smart. The brother is smart. Like, the brother is smart. And he understands all the Liberian jargons and slangs and stuff. He made music in America. He went to America at the age of 7, but he made music in America with Liberian slangs and jargon that we had to use here because he was too glued to it. Like, he actually knew the slangs and jargon more than us that been in Liberia for quite a long time. That tells you hands down he's a very good artist. That's tough.
Years we live apart. I couldn't recognize her features, mama. Mama, is it really you? I used to think America's heaven. Is it really true? With a kiss upon my cheek, she shook her head and laughed. Father stood in no emotions. Typical African dad.
Yeah, you know. So Bucky Ross went to America, like, soon as he get there, boom. First question he been wanting to ask his mom is to say America is heaven. Is this really true? Like, is this really heaven right now I'm in? And mom just smiled and just laughed and kissed him on the cheek. Why is that? His dad actually just stood up there emotionless. No emotion. Typical African dads though. But not all African dads. Some African dads, man, they are they are African dads. I don't know the adjective to use.
The turnpike, stop to the rest stop, chicken and gas. We sat in the back eating, while my mom crying and wheezing. I guess the dose of us being dead was playing on her conscience, giving her flashbacks and images, Liberian nonsense. Fast forward, we in Philly, Woodland Avenue. We made a left on 58th for Thomas Avenue. My first encounter will wind up with red and blue caps. Open the passenger door on the floor. Mama, what's that? Damn. My first encounter with crack.
Red and blue capsules was his first encounter with crack, the drug. That was Bucky Ross' first encounter. But I guess it's gonna be a massive change towards that. Man, you know what it's like just going to America at that kind of age and stuff. You trying to experience the toughest of life. While you just all you wanted in life at the age of 7 at that time, playing in the gutter, going from place to place, the slum community, playing under the rain, flip flops and shorts, not even having barely food to eat. All you wanted was just a good life. That's just all you wanted, to just go to America for a better life, not the thug life. But let's see what happened though.
Damn, Mom. It's just crazy, like, because, like, I never thought my life would be like that, or my life would have this type of story in it, you know? But to be continued. I remember living with my mom and dad, man. My brother, my sister, we was living like a big family. You know what I'm saying? I got enrolled into school and whatever. I ain't really had no friends. I was like an outsider, very shy in elementary school. I got picked on a lot because of my accent, so sometimes when people speak, I ain't even speak back. You know what I mean? I was used to war, so everything was like just new to me at the time when I'm whatever, like. From the slums to the ghetto, we settled. No other option while mama was working nursing assistant. Daddy was slouching with
Bars. That's what I call bars. From the slum to the ghetto, we settled. Like, most people, like, the slum is Liberia, the ghetto is America. So trust me, where was the better life? Where was the better life? Where was the change? It's not like from the slum he went to a suburban community, or he went to a place that is pretty much urban and have kind of a neighborhood that is not so ghetto. But he left from the slum community of Liberia, came to America and settled in the ghetto. It has a pretty that's just bar. That alone can tell you the entire forward march of the entire story of Bucky Rock. From the slum to the ghetto, we settled. So we left the slum and we settled in the ghetto. Not like we left the slum and we came to an urban or suburban area to live. No, we left the slum and came to the ghetto.
Which led us to live on Yoakum Street. Between while mama was working nursing assistant, daddy was slouching, which led us to live on Yoakum Street. Between two public whatever
Let's go.
From the slums to the ghetto we settled. No other option while mama was working nursing assistant, daddy was slouching, which led us to live on Yoakum Street. Between two public housing, which led me to be exposed to the drug dealers and killers. Whoever.
See? There you go. There you have it. So from the slum to the ghetto, he settled, which led him to live on Dockland Street. I guess is an address in America. While his mom was working as a nurse, his dad was slouching, which led him to be exposed. Which led him to be exposed. That there's even no time, because the mom never had time to pretty much look after them and all that and stuff. At the age of 7, you still need parental care. 7 is not even a pretty big age. Yeah, but at that time was when he got exposed to the drugs dealers and other people, like other influential people that played a massive role in his life, led him to getting involved into drugs and all of the illegal activities. Man, that's heavy. That's heavy. But I guess if he had left the slum and gone to a suburban place, or maybe the pretty cool neighborhood that never had too many blacks or whatever, or never had too many gangs or whatever, never had too many people in the ghetto or shit. Yeah, not even a common neighborhood like mostly how it is. People acting like thoughts and stuff. It would have been better for him, but that's just what he tells you. That's what he said that. He didn't put that in the rap to ram it, to make it ram slum, ghetto, and settle. No, he put that there to make you understand what actually did happen. Bucky Roy is a very good lyricist. I fuck with Bucky Roy every day, man. That's tough.
Whoever thought that my father would leave us, forget his Trojan like, why would you break the bond on this thing that we building? Big brother became a villain, sister just graduated, and me infatuated by cars, clothes, and bitches. I'm lost. My mama working hard with no days off. I'm cooking crack now. I'm skipping school. I'm smoking weed now. I'm telling lies right after lies. My mama can't believe now. In the process, I met with Gifted, and she got my seed now.
Whoa.
I'm grown. Declining calls. My sister calling my phone. She like, powered up, so I calling you. You not want answer, but let me tell you, sir, that on my diagnosed with cancer. Damn, my mama diagnosed with stomach cancer. It got it.
Man, that's bad. At this point of Bucky Roy's life right now, I haven't listened to this music ever before. I decided to listen to this music on a reaction. I'm telling you, I decided to do this music on a reaction. Like imagine like you living a slipping life. You slipping, man. You slipping. You're doing coke, you're doing all the other shit, all the illegal stuff. And then like you can't even hear from your mom, you can't even see your mom, you can't visit your mom. You're deep down, your head is buried into the street stuff, into the thug life, doing all the deep shit and stuff, taking in the codeine, taking in the cocaine, and all those kind of like, yeah. Imagine you doing those kind of shit and then you get a phone call, oh, your mom is dead. Man, that's tough. It has two effects though. Either you snap backward. That is like you gotta get your shit together, like, oh my God, I gotta be okay. Or you snap, either you snap forward, that is like you get your shit together, or you snap backward, which is you get deep down and more buried deeper in the sea. But that was a tough one, man. It fucked with anybody's head. Yeah, it fucked with anybody's head, bro. That's tough.
Got it eating through some tubes and shitting in some pampers. What made it worse, she at the last stage of it. We living life, she at the last days of it. My brother tight, he doing time, so they revoking his wishes. And shackles from here to feet for a visit. My mama died through the pain, some things is harder again. I turned to perks and codeine, falling asleep behind the staring at the light got me framed. In possession with the intent to distributing cocaine. Damn. License and registration, sir? Officer, I don't have my license on. Oh, okay. Do you have any?
I'm not gonna pause this music again. Like I guess you can catch this bars now. You can catch these bars. Like it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. Like you can catch them. You can catch them. You can see that he went through a lot of shit. He went through a lot of shit that was previously first his own will and pleasure, but now the shit he's going through now was because of the death of his mom, which he felt like he wasn't there for her. He wasn't there when she needed him the most. She died without him even being around. So that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Not even being around in a good way, but in the bad way that he was doing shit out there, and while his mom was being sick. But like, yeah, man, this guy's actually giving you his entire life story right now to you, hands down. He's not hiding anything. He's telling you everything right now, clear, open-minded, heart. And it actually seems like he's the best storyteller in rap in Liberia. Like I can call him Bucky the storyteller now. That's hands down the best shit, the best verse I've ever heard for 4 minutes. Most music in Liberia is just 3 minutes, but Bucky rapped this entire music for 10 minutes 55 seconds. So it tells you that man, he still got shit to flow. We just going 4 minutes. 4 minutes of a lot of story to tell you. 4 minutes. Let's go.
Guns are illegal. Substance on you? Nah, officer, I don't. You don't mind stepping out the car for a minute? Yeah, no problem. Okay, I'm gonna go put you back in my cop car and then you go search your car. Alright, cool. Okay? Cool. Damn, okay, hands behind your back, sir. Felt this shit. Yeah, so, when I got locked up and whatever for the possession with intent to deliver. You know what I'm saying? I got my bail paid and everything and whatever, but...
So possession with the intent to distribute or with the intent to deliver is the same thing. Yeah, possession with the intent to distribute. That is like if the police catches you with a large amount of coke or cocaine, that's shitty for you. Like they feel like you have a distribution, like you are a distro. You want to get that amount of cocaine to distribute to people like to sell them, but in certain amount they just charge you with possession. But if it's in a large quantity, they charge you with possession to distribute.
Immigration also dropped a detainer on me and whatever. So I was at George W. Hill and whatever, just going through it. Stressing, and also too. I sat in jail eating honey buns with stomach runs. Guilty post my bail, but immigration dropped a detainer. In the morning they came and got me out the county. Transport me down to Filbert like a nigga had a bounty. What's up? Said I'm convicted and I overstayed my student visa. And from the looks of my record, I ain't a student either. I took a breather, nodded, knowing my documents invalid. Remaining in ICE custody, only thing y'all need to do about it. Maximum custody, I'm in Pike County facility with Haitian, Jamaicans, Mexicans, depression. And around the time when Ellen Johnson was my current president, she refused to take felons and deportees, so they set me free under terms and conditions. I gotta change the way I'm living.
Man, that's tough. So Bucky already had a detainer on him. You already had a detainer because I learned in Liberia that he got deported because of his girlfriend. He had I'm saying to you right now, I have not been familiarized with the entire story, but I know that Bucky got deported to Liberia because of his girlfriend. I think it was domestic violence or something. That's what I heard. But now I didn't know that he had a detainer on him for drug charges already, because a detainer is like your life is being like in a way now like it wasn't before. Now you already have a record. You have a record. Like if you cannot like live a better life, you get fucked up. Like a detainer is like when shit happen again, man, you a dope. You already fucked. They're gonna send you right back. And based on the fact that he never had visa and stuff, and Ellen Johnson governor was that time, she said she was not gonna accept deportees. So they had no option but to allow him to stay in America, because like deportation is with both government. Both government has to agree that they want you back or not. But since they never had a place to take him, I guess that was the reason why he got left in America. But I did not know until this day that he had a detainer for drug charges just today.
But still on county probation from a prior drug conviction. I turned back to my first love, which was music, and Around the time me and my son mother had confusions, and we decided to call it quits from all the accusations. Now I'm at my sister's house on the couch without an occupation. Until we drop the LEA cipher, I'm hyped up. Me and D-Boy and M-Dot, yeah. Now turn my mic up, cut.
I'm hyped up. Now turn my mic up. Like, I remember that cipher. That cipher was one of the dopest ciphers of all time I've seen in my own. Like, I mean, that was a dope cipher. That was the dopest of ciphers I've seen. I would say in West Africa, that was the dopest of ciphers I've seen. That cipher, that LEA cipher, it was really dope. But that was when Bucky Raw was starting to get into the music game and was trying to get into his prime. At that period was when I started to be like, wow, Bucky Raw has some flow. Yeah, that was one of the ciphers that actually made me to start loving Bucky Raw. Yeah, that cipher made me to start loving Bucky Raw. And he's talking about the cipher. That was the cipher that actually made him to gain relevance in the Liberian community when it comes to the music industry. I'm telling you, that cipher was hype.
Cause those are times I met a doctor, my daughter mom. When Chill Liberty called me, talks about me getting signed.
Chill Liberty.
I'm taking trips to New York, downtown Manhattan. No one life gonna change from rapping, and I'm down for this shit.
Woo!
I swear I wish y'all was around for that shit. Meetings after meetings. Then my daughter mom flipped on me this one particular weekend. I was in the shower, ready for my trip again. She bust straight through the door screaming, popping off her shit again, accusing me of cheating and attacking me while she's after me. I kept my cool, cause I wasn't trying to lose it on her. Protecting myself from her attacks, got scratches and some bruises on her. The cops came, she looking red in the face. She writing statements like she's punching the face. Damn.
Oh my God. But I cannot talk at this point. It's not my place to be able to tell you whether Bucky Raw is saying the fact or it's not the fact. He's one of my favorite rappers in Liberia. He's one of my favorite rappers in Liberia. One of my favorite rappers in Liberia is Bucky Raw. But it's not my place to tell you right now that I know the story of his girlfriend and his story, because it's just his story and it's his part of the story. It's not like it's two sides of the story right now I'm listening to. But he said that she already a light-skinned person. She's a light-skinned. So she tried to throw punches at him. Like, you know girls when they're pretty mad at some stuff, especially cheating, bro. If a girl suspects that you're cheating on her, if you're cheating on her, she's gonna like be very, ferocious and started getting that kind of beast mode and stuff. And she started to throw punches at Bucky Raw, and then all he did was he tried to block her punches and stuff. But she's light skinned, so even blocking her punches, you're gonna see bruises on her. Light skinned people, so you hold them for about 2-3 minutes, they're gonna like have red skin already. So whatever they say you did to them, like the evidence is clear that you did it to them. And she didn't just say he did it, she wrote a statement. The police took statement from her. So right from that moment is like charges for domestic violence, bro. It's like charges for domestic violence.
Yeah, I mean she light skinned. Of course she gonna turn red. Of course they gonna believe her statement and everything that she said. I got charged with domestic. Now she wanna correct it. She never showed up at court cool, so my lawyer finessed it. But on the other hand, immigration had other plans. They got my travel documents for the motherland. I'm thinking, damn, they took me down to York, flew me down to Louisiana. I know it's serious now, and this the end of me. I'm getting embarrassed on social media from all my enemies.
Yeah.
I left my daughter 6 months old. How she gonna remember me? I'm on the phone with Gifty while she crying out the sympathy. I'm realizing American life just wasn't meant for me. I call my daughter mom. I'm breaking down the news to her, telling me she's sorry and how the whole thing confused to her. I hung the phone up. I start to go up. I'm in my cell crying tears from a grown up.
See, she actually regretted what she did, because she like, there's a reason why I always say to you, never be mad and make decisions, bro. Never in your life be mad and make decisions, because that will be something you're gonna come at the end of it to regret. Be like, shit, I shouldn't have done this. Should I like, really? Oh no, I shouldn't have done this. That's just what happened to Bucky Raw's a girlfriend, because they were married. That was just exactly what happened. She was mad, overly mad. She felt like this was just gonna be like, common stuff, because sometimes the cops can arrest you for these kind of like stuff, and they just take you and then they release you on bail for these kind of like these kind of like silver cases and stuff, like easily silver cases, just having a little confusion with your girlfriend and stuff. Like they know like these kind of stuff happens. Yeah, they just take you and then they easily like release you on bail or something. You go if the person who's there decide to drop charges, but like if they actually like didn't decide to drop charges, then that's another issue. But man, I'm not pretty much legal to the fact that I know, but I know that in some sense that shouldn't be a very major issue, especially between the fact that they have kids and they're living together. There might be domestic violence cases, but we don't know the extent to which Bucky Raw went. We haven't heard the story from her side, so let's get it.
Then in the morning I woke up to shock and a disbelief. They handcuffed about 100 of us, shackles on our feet. In orderly fashion, we proceeded out the prison door. I feel inside where I see the steps to the plane, with ICE officers that's unified in militant green. They escort me up the steps to my destiny, of what's left of me. Yeah, you know, handcuffed and shackled up. I got them on the plane, whatever. They sat me down and, you know, got us real comfortable, telling us they're gonna feed us as soon as the plane take off within 15 minutes. You know what I mean? On my way to Liberia.
Ha! That must be the shock of Bucky Raw's life, man. Like fucking hell. Just for this little argument and shit with my girl, which he wasn't the fault. Like he said, he wasn't the fault of it. She suspected him cheating. So, like she had her suspicion. She had a suspicion that he was cheating, and he got deported by her fighting him. Man, that's the most. I don't know how to describe this shit, but that's really the most disappointing shit that could happen to anybody.
Yeah, so I'm on the plane took off, and all I can feel is all pain in me because it's like I left my mother grave in America. I left my mother buried in America. I left my kids in America. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm going back to a country I haven't been since I was 7 years old. I don't know nobody there. You know what I'm saying? Everything that's running through my mind is just messed up at this moment, to the point I wanted to play and crash. Song to my poverty, nightmares became reality. Ashamed I cried privately, but my mind is all anxiety. From post-war depression sent entirely. A diary from a true son of the soil, Africa.
Man, damn. Now I want you to take your own time right now, like listen keenly to how this guy turned from being Bucky Raw to being a complete lyricist right now. Not like the Bucky Raw side. Just listen again. I'm gonna get it back for you. Listen.
Buried in America. I left my kids in America.
Listen, just
you know
what
I'm saying? Like I'm going back to a country I haven't been since I was 7 years.
If you don't respect Bucky Raw from this part of the rap, from this part of this particular song, then you don't know real rappers when you see them, or you don't know real rappers when you hear them. Honestly.
So I don't know nobody there. You know what I'm saying? Everything that's running through my mind is just messed up at this moment, to the point I wanted to play and crash. Song to my poverty, nightmares became reality. Ashamed I cried privately, but my mind is all anxiety.
Nightmares became reality. You know, like your nightmares, your dream and shit. When it becomes reality, bro. When your nightmares become reality, bro, that's fucked up. But these weren't shame that he came out in the public to tell you that his life is being shitty now. No, he stood in his own closet and cried privately, even though poverty was all in his face. Man, that's heavy. That's what I call a lyricist. That's what I call a lyricist. Not come in and tell me who stole the lap off from this. No. I don't fuck with that shit. I'm gonna react to music that actually really have message. If it doesn't, I'm gonna tell you it's trash. If I listen to it, yeah, I'm gonna tell you it's trash. Hands down, I'm not gonna lie about trashy music. No, I'm not gonna lie about any trashy music. Like if your music is trash, I'm gonna tell you it's trash. If your music is great, I'm gonna tell you it's great. That's what we're gonna do here on this channel. Like we're gonna listen to Liberian music that we can promote. We can listen to all the time. We can post anywhere we want to post it and make people more to listen to it. That's what we're gonna do here.
Poverty, nightmares became reality.
Let's get it again.
I don't know nobody there. You know what I'm saying? Everything that's running through my mind is just messed up at this moment.
And you should watch the cadence though. Look, watch the cadence of how you wrote, how you went with this flow. The cadence, how you go, pam 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 pam, pam 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 pam, pam 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 pam. The cadence.
To the point, I wanted to play the grand song to my poverty. Nightmares became reality. A shame I cried privately, but my mind is all anxiety. From post-war depression sent entirely. A diary from a true son of the soil Africa that's biologically. Before my will decide to fall, I'm giving the entire me. I let it go within my flow, cause I ain't holding grudges. See, this is free promotion for me. I'm sharing my business public. They took me back to.
See, this is free promotion for me. This is a free promotion. Like, you know, nobody's playing, nobody paying me money right now. There's a free promotion. I'm sharing my business public. I'm telling you my entire life right now for you. It's for you. Like, who does that? Come on, he's real, bro. He's real. How many of these rappers you see doing this? Like, telling their entire life, the details. They're gonna keep it to themselves. Like, he just gave his entire life to you. There's a reason why I actually genuinely listen to Bucky Raw, because he's like a prodigy of Eminem. If you actually ask this guy, he's gonna tell you he actually grew up listening to Eminem's music too, to some extent. He's like a prodigy of Eminem, because what he just did, there are not too many rappers who can do that right now in Liberia. Give you the life story like this. Most of them will be telling you about what they have and how they can rap about the bitches and the alcohol, the sweet life and stuff. He actually does rap about that. But right now he just actually gave you his entire life story about everything. That he detailed everything of his. I don't know if he's 30 years or he's 40. I don't know his age to be precise, but he just like gave you his entire life story in 10 minutes 55 seconds. Bucky Raw. This is what I'm talking about. He's a real lyricist. I genuinely listen to him. He's my all-time favorite rapper of Liberia.
To my country where hard times disgust me. From the mothers that selling gum to pay the kids tuition, and the fathers that's forced to live in unstable conditions. I feel their pain cause I'm witnessing the trauma. My life's been off for months, I'm still fighting for transformers. I'm waking up in sweat bothered, looking out for armed robbers. A few houses down, a girl molested by a stepfather. Water on and off, it's hard to take the bath or proper shower. And just to think I was in the States taking life for granted. Where opportunity lies for you to feed your family. And now I'm damaged, and I'm looking on my past life, regretting on the times my mama told me, get your act right.
Yeah,
see, I'm enduring pain, struggling this shit insane. The water in the pipes, we washing dishes, the buckets of rain. That's why I entertain, rap myself about this hell. A lot of people want me fail, a lot of people rooting for me, living life without necessities. That shit confusing to me. But
man, look at that flow. Look at that flow. The breath control. The breath control. The breath control. He just rapped now for about 2 to 3 minutes without even taking a break. That is entirely like the duration for most music in and around the world. 2 to 3 minutes or 3 minutes max. Check it out. But he just rapped right now for that amount of time without taking a break or pause. That's why you need to understand this guy's just good at what he does, man. He's just good at what he does. A lot of people hate me. A lot of people rooting for me. That's just life. It's always going to be balanced. Everybody cannot be for you. But genuinely, I'm here rooting for you always, Buck. You are a rising star. I just wish this guy can have the platform he deserves. Because if he does have the platform he deserves, I believe this is not even he's not giving his all yet. But if he has the biggest platform to showcase himself, you might even see a different side of Bucky Raw that you might be in awe. Like, is this Bucky Raw? You might be in awe.
But God willing, I make it out from well waters that break me out. Witchcrafts with poison scout, newborns with eczema scalp, newborns with eczema scalp. I'm still that little kid that think America's having clout. So just help me out. My apologies to everyone in my family for my deportation, because I know you guys was very ashamed because it's a failure. That's not how you come back to your country. But God willing, I'll make it out.
Tell me right now if hands down that wasn't something from Bucky Raw, man. That was off the chart. One of the best song I've ever listened to from Bucky Raw is this. I can make this song my ringtone. I can listen to this song every morning before going to work, I guess. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Every morning before I get up to go to work, I gotta listen to this, because this is a complete motivation for you. He's just trying to tell you that life in itself is something that once you have it, you gotta like cherish it and understand what you have. Don't take it for granted because it can easily slip away. And once it slipped away, bro, to get it back, it's the toughest of shit. You can't easily get it back. So that's why he's trying to tell you he had an opportunity of everything, everything. He had an opportunity living in America to feed his family, living a good life, taking shower, taking bath on a shower and shit. Like he wasn't suffering to get a transformer. Electricity was like everywhere and stuff, but he took it for granted. And he's back in Liberia, but he came back and he's still making his name and he still has the relevance he deserves. So Bucky Rush, shout out to you. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, bro. And this is dope. This is good. This is a very good song. And more importantly, I actually like the beat. The beat is the engineer did something classic with the beat. The beat is pretty much dope. And I like the beat. The beat can make you like play this stuff on in your car or shit you're driving. You gotta like boom to it and stuff. Yeah, so it's good. Shout out to you. If you actually found this video like helpful or in any way entertaining, you can leave a like. And moreover, you can easily subscribe. You can share the video too. And we can make this stuff to become something that we haven't seen before. Like, yeah, we're going to react to a lot of musics on this channel, and we're going to react to a lot of stuff that is of importance, of relevance, entertaining. Yeah, so we can do this. Shout out to you guys. See you. Bye. Have a nice day.